Hello and welcome, my Libra friends. This is Jennifer from Mystic Star. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching my video. This is going to be a special reading today. This is a reading for the harvest moon. However, the harvest moon lands on Friday the 13th this year. Now, this does not happen very often, and the next time we're going to see it is in 2046. So it's going to be a while till we see it again. The harvest moon identifies that we've hit the peak of our current harvest season. Well, Friday the 13th traditionally signified a day of worship for the goddess. Now, in pop culture, it's been surrounded with fear and bad luck. This reading is going to embrace the historical traditional meaning of worshiping the goddess. Now, the Friday the 13th and the harvest moon really embody abundance and fertility. That's what we're going to look at today. This reading is going to highlight what abundance you're going to create and manifest in your life. Now, the deck I chose for this reading is the Tarot of the Haunted House, created by Sasha Graham and Mirko Periferidik. And I just slashed that poor person's last name, and I really apologize. I love this deck. It's beautiful. And I chose this deck to kind of poke fun at the fear, scary part that we've applied to Friday the 13th. Now, like always, I will end the video or the reading off with an oracle blessing, and this reading is going to have the Enchanted Oracle created by Barbara Moore. Like always, I have a link below to both these gorgeous decks, so should they speak to you, you can go check them out for yourselves. Okay, my Libra friends, let's get started. All right. Wow. So if you see other videos, if you're cross-watching on other videos, you'll notice that I've been doing a lot of jumpers. And that's not something I historically do. I didn't even get a question out, and I already had a card jump out of the deck. Okay, so let's try this again. What abundance will my Libra friends see and manifest, jumper again, over Friday the 13th and the full harvest moon? What information, there goes half the deck, does the harvest moon want to share with us? Okay. What information does Friday the 13th want to share with us? Nope, we're good. Okay. Well, you've got a wad of cards. Let's start at the beginning. The first card that jumped out was the Queen of Wands. Queens are that feminine, nurturing aspect and really much embracing with the goddess energy. Wands are about that passion and growth. That's a fantastic card to really start off the harvest moon with, because you're looking at that passion piece. And what better way to manifest abundance is through your passions. Oh, beautiful. The next card, Ten of Cups. Tens are a completion card. They're an ending yet a beginning. Cups are associated with your intuition and emotion. This card really is the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow card. This is a fantastic card. Talks about how your passions are really leading you to that true ending that you're looking for, that abundance and joy. Overall joy is what I'm getting from it. The next card that jumped out is the Chariot. He's the 7th card in the Major Arcana. And he talks about that inner will and ability to overcome your situation in a positive manner through using your willpower. And he's really fueling this. He's fueling the Queen here and the 10 of Cups. Now the Queen and the 10, they're minor arcana. He's a major arcana. That means a major life shift. Your willpower is really pushing you forward, and it's really going to be at a height and peak for the full moon. And you really want to kind of connect in with that so you can really get that extra jolt of energy to really push you forward. The Chariot really is about moving you forward and really using your willpower to kind of get you going on it. The next card was the 7 of Cups. 7s are all about challenge and struggle. Cups, like we said here, is about intuition and emotion. Your ego is going to step in. He's going to cause kind of a misty, hazy, uncertain feeling and energy about the moon for you. Not only will your ego be helping out with that, society in itself, we've been projecting fear and bad luck on Friday the 13th. Well, that's projected out into the universe and it's bouncing around like crazy, especially on the harvest moon. The energies I've been feeling for the last couple of days shifting, and it's really culminating now. And that's causing a lot of confusion and uncertainty, which is really being highlighted in the Seven of Cups. The next card that jumped out was the Six of Swords. Sixes are about balance and communication. The Swords about truth and knowledge. So we're going to have a little bit of a challenge there, that you're going to not only have a haze, but your communication is being broken a little bit. This is not a time to be connecting in on the outside. Not only is it going to be confusing, you're not going to be heard as clearly as you should. Your knowledge and point will be lost in all the confusion and uncertainty that's kind of being bounced around through the universe and through all these energies that are coming across. The next card, and this is going to be your challenge card, is the Two of Cups. This is usually a union card known as the Lesser Lovers. That's your challenge. I really enjoy it when my cards, like I'm talking and telling you guys what I'm hearing and seeing and picking up, and the card comes back and says, yeah, there you go. I will prove you right. Unions, people, communication, connection, it's going to be lost. These uncertain and very confusing energies that we're projecting out, and it's just being lost in the universe and being it kind of really reminds me of the lightning storm. It's just ricocheting. It's not a true energy that is supposed to be there. It's an energy we're projecting out, so it's making chaos. It's going to interfere with this. This is something that you're going to have to do on your own. This is kind of an inner journey. It's going to really support you in moving forward, embracing that inner fire and power. The Chariot, your inner willpower, is really going to be pushing and propelling the Queen forward, which is really going to accentuate this ending, this happy rainbow period. However, it's an inner journey rather than a, hey, can you help me out with something? The next card that was drawn, yeah. Maybe I should just draw all the cards and then you can, I'll show you what the reading is all about here. The Eight of Cups. Eights are about movement and manifestation. To really gain true power and true understanding, this is an inner journey. You are going to have to go inwards. I've really been encouraging people throughout this Zodiac series for the full moon to do some full moon meditation. The full moon is going to be really powerful. The goddess is going to be accentuating this power. Really embrace that energy that's coming forward off the moon and off the goddess, because that abundance and fertility energy is going to be fantastic when we can cut through the crap that humanity is projecting out there. The Knight of Swords. Here's the next card that fell out. The Knight is that adolescent energy, that kind of no fear, go big or go home energy. Swords are about truth and knowledge. This no fear energy is going to be really helpful to not only propel the Chariot and push this line forward, but that energy of not being afraid of what we've projected out there will help cut through the Six of Swords and cut through the crap that the Seven of Cups is bringing forward. You really need to embrace that energy of, you know what? All this fear about bad luck and scary things happening on Friday the 13th isn't true. I know that my passions, my true calling is here, and cut through that crap using and propelling yourself forward with the Knight's energy. And then we have the Four of Cups. We've got a lot of cups and a lot of swords here. It's actually kind of interesting. So the Four of Cups, you're focusing in on here, right? This is where our society wants us. You need to focus in on here. What is not seen. This unseen piece is exactly where the Chariot and the Queen want to take you. This unseen piece is really what's going to ignite that abundance piece. Those that part of your passions that you've kind of hidden and don't want other people to acknowledge is the part that is really going to help you go forward. Those lesser known skills, tools, abilities that you have is what's really going to propel you forward. So bringing them out. Now you don't have to show everybody. Like I said, this is an inner journey. This is just for you. Taking those little pieces that you've hidden away, putting them out on the table for yourself during the full moon will help really culminate and get you to feel more comfortable on who you are so that you are able to live authentically you. You'll hear that a lot. I'm really hearing a lot of chatter about that on the universe, on how people aren't really living who they're supposed to be and who they truly are because of what society thinks. So that's going to be an important piece as we go on as well. And the last card that decided to take a dive jump is the Magician, another major arcana. And he is the first card in the major arcana. He talks about creativity, skillfulness, and talents. Again, what I said before, the Four of Cups, you're acknowledging those pieces that not many people know about. It's those talents, those skills, those abilities. That's really going to bring down that universal energy, and it's really going to propel not only this row, but you're going to propel you upwards as well, right? So you've got the Magician really connecting in with the Chariot and giving him power. In many decks you would see the Magician, he has his fingers up or his wand up towards the universe and he has it pointing down. The Magician knows how to tap into that universal magic and that universal energy and bring it down and conduct it where he needs it. And right now you need to go through this way and through this way. These other pieces, not so much. You do need the energy of the Knight, but you don't need these two. And you really don't need the Lovers right now or the lesser lovers. You really need to go inwards for yourselves. Okay, Libra. I won't lie, the cards had a lot to say for you this go around. Let's look at your shadow self. And that's the Five of Pentacles. Fives are the conflictual number. So they talk about conflict and struggle. Pentacles are about that growth and abundance. The Five of Pentacles talks about the spiritual deficiency, if you will. You're kind of feeling left out in the storm. You're not connected in to that spiritual aspect enough. This inner journey will help you. The Eight of Cups will clear up the Five of Pentacles quite quickly. And this feeling here, I'm getting that you've had for a while, Libra. It's not something new. All right, let's see what blessing the full harvest moon has and the Friday the 13th have for my Libra friends. And we're going to end off on yet another jumper. And that's the Mystical Mermaid. It's a beautiful card. The Mystical Mermaid is in connection with self. She's giving you the blessing of reminding you of the magic that you hold within yourself and your intuition. Allowing your intuition to guide you, really tapping into that intuitional self and into the magic we hold in our bodies. We all have special abilities and talents, and we really need to connect in. It's amazing how, like I said, not only are my haunted house cards really on the par with each other, so is this oracle. This oracle is talking about that magic within ourselves, the intuition, the ability to move ourselves forward. And that's exactly what we're talking about here. For those who wish, you can pause the video here and reflect on these cards. This is a group reading, however, these cards, well, they all jumped out for my Libra friends. What are they saying to you? What further information do they hold for you? Now, like I said, this is a group reading, so should you want more personalized or specific information about your situation, you can follow the link below and schedule a private reading with myself, and we can dive into this situation or other situations that are coming up for you. That said, I hope you found this video helpful and that you're able to gain direction and guidance for the full moon and for Friday the 13th. I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today and watching this video. I will continue to create videos for my zodiac friends in the upcoming weeks. If you have any suggestions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the box below. I'm always up for feedback from my friends. If you like this video, please remember to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel for the latest content. You never know where I'm going to go next, and I'd hate for you to miss a video. Also, if you enjoyed this video and want to support me in making more, I have a Patreon page with many tiers and lots of perks. And in a few of those tiers, one of the perks is a private reading with myself. I've provided a helpful link below, so why not go check it out. Until tomorrow, my Libra friends.